We are here with Kim and Joan to talk about what the winter has brought to the city of Washburn. So my first question is, how has the winter affected the work of the city?
Well, it's made it hard because there's a lot of snow, and we're probably working twice as many hours as we did last year. Winter.
Is this the busiest we've been in a couple of years, you'd say, or?
Oh yeah, probably.
Right.
Since I've been with the city, and I've been with them for 5 years.
Okay.
Do you know how much snow we've had so far?
I believe it's 62 inches.
It's quite a bit. All right, Joan, I'd like to ask you, have you run into any problems, like any complaints, damage to any of the equipment yet? Or?
We did early on. We had damage to the equipment, not necessarily damage, but the snow gate had broken, so the arm that protects the driveways had broken off. We have some hydraulic issues with some of the trucks. They freeze up, correct? The brakes aren't working, and that's normal in a regular year. But now that they're putting in extra hours, it's tenfold.
Makes for a longer year, I suppose.
It does. It does.
Is there any thing that we the people can do to help make this process easier for you guys?
There are a couple things from my end, like if, please don't push snow out into the streets, because then the street that has just been plowed needs to be redone. Another big issue that we're having right now, we're going to be having, is the fire hydrants are all buried underneath the snow, and that's a danger for all of us to have if there's a fire and the fire department can't find those hydrants. So then we're going to be asking residents to start digging those out if they're on their property. So we have that. Do you have anything else?
No, the people, when they clean out their driveways and pile it at the end of the driveway and on the street, to put it back up in their yard, because when I come by with the snow gate, if there's a pile of snow there, their driveway is going to get, there's going to be a ridge.
Get the cars and the garbage out of the way, I suppose.
The other thing that we see too is there's a lot of great people that are out moving snow for their neighbors, and everybody's helping, but a lot of them tend to put the snow towards the corners of the intersections, and so then you have the snow from the street that naturally goes to those corners, but then you have everybody else putting it there too, and so then instead of those corners going back, they're just going up, and then that line of sight is a danger for people that are driving. So.
Right. So, Kim, you said the hours you worked is double. Now, is there what hours do you work in the morning? Do you wake up early in the morning, have to go out late at night too, or does
Yeah,
it
it depends on when the snow quits and how much and all that. But we usually get up and check it throughout the night and see where we're at. But like the last storm, we started at 12 and worked until 5.
So it just depends on when the snow begins and quits.
Yeah.
And do you have any designated areas for the snow after plowing?
What do you mean by it?
Like where would you put the snow once you've tried to pick it up? Do you just put it on the street, or?
No, well, like Maine, we haul it off in trucks and we haul it to a field down by the river behind the elevator down there.
So it just matters what section of town you are. You just have a certain area you'd like to put it. Most of it, if you can, to keep it out.
And most of it, we try just to push it off to the sides of the streets.
So how do you think this will affect the spring for you guys? You think it'll be a mess for you guys? when it
Well,
gets
it's
hotter?
kind of early to tell, but if it keeps going like it is, yeah, there's going to be some issues with water and flooding, I suppose.
All right. Well, that's all we have for you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.